Okay. Is everyone done making like the square that I asked you guys to make? Let me just quickly share my screen and at least give you like a heads up on what we are doing right now. Let me share my screen 1 second. Um, can you see?
Yeah.
Okay, very nice. So basically हम लोग जो start करेंगे ना, we're going to start with Zentangle art. I'm starting with Zentangle art because it's not easy, but it's more fun and relaxing. It's more sort of like, you can just do whatever you want over here. There are no strict rules or anything. So we're gonna start with that, and then from tomorrow onwards, you guys have like acrylic painting and all sorts of other things that you're doing. So I always start like with the reference picture. It's always better if we have like a reference picture with us, because jab bhi hum, whenever we are learning like a new art form, even in art school or anything, we always find references first. पहले हम लोग रेफरेंस से देख के बनाते हैं, उसके बाद then we start doing like our own thing. Now the thing is, obviously you guys are adults, तो आप लोगों को शायद ज़्यादा references ना लगे, but it's always good to start with references and not to really start with a blank canvas. Like black canvas in a way कि आपके कभी कभार पता है क्या होता है, my students, they struggle because in their head they don't know what they are making, but they're just making anything and everything. तो उससे ना एक clarity नहीं होती कि हम बनाना क्या चाह रहे हैं. So for now, this is what we have decided on, and we're gonna start with this. Um, what I'll do is I'll just turn on my camera, and what I want you guys to do. Okay, so over here we don't need anything like a scale or anything. We're just gonna do it freehand for now, because this is the first session. Okay. What I'll do is I'll turn on my camera quickly. Mm, okay, can you guys see my camera? I'm just going to
Yeah,
pin
it's
it for it. Just 1 second, pin this stuff. Yes, it's sorted. Okay, so I have my paper over here. Let me just make. Okay, you can use a pencil because we're just starting right now. Give me 1 second. Let me just start my camera again. I think it's getting a little blur. 1 second. It's Yeah, it's better. अच्छा. अब जैसे कि, for example, have you guys made like the square or something? You can cut out your paper also.
yeah,
Can you guys?
I've made it.
Okay. So I'm just going to start, और हम लोग क्या करेंगे? We're just going to make like a norm, any sort of like, हम abstract line बनाएंगे. इसको हम abstract line क्यों बोल रहे हैं? Because हम लोग कोई set scale वगैरह कुछ use नहीं कर रहे. Sorry, थोड़ा सा blur हो रहा है. So we'll just start and we will just make a line like this. इसमें कोई वो नहीं है, कुछ नहीं है, मैंने सिर्फ randomly draw किया है. मेरा ना हाथ आज बहुत शेक हो रहा है because I don't know, my fingers started cramping all of a sudden, and it's अजीब सा कुछ हो रहा है अभी ना, so I'm just trying to manage along. Are you guys done? You guys can also like talk or like have your cameras on and just show me the work. It's fine. अच्छा, अब हमने क्या करना है? What I'll do is I will put this 1 second. Change layout. Next. Okay. So what I can do is I can use my pointer and I can just quickly outline this. ठीक है ना? अभी तो मैंने pencil से बनाया, but I can just. What time is it? 6. So I'm just going to outline this like this. सही है. अच्छा, अब हमने एक और चीज करनी है. We're going to double outline it. Double outline it how? So in the same direction, जिस direction में हमने ये वाली line बनाई है ना, इसके नीचे हम एक और line बनाएंगे in the same way. So like this. I think यहाँ पे ये वाली लाइट बेटर है ना?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just give me 1 second. ये लाइट का थोड़ा सा इशू हो रहा था. I'll just put my things over here. अच्छा, is everyone done?
Yep.
अच्छा, अब हमने इसमें क्या करना है? नीचे तो हम दूसरे लेयर्स करेंगे, ऊपर we are going to make it look like a sun. ठीक है. अब sun के लिए what we have to do, we can make semicircles. See, I always try to do it like freehand as much as possible. So I'm just gonna place it over here, and I'm going to draw. First, I'll start with making like a smaller circle, like this. फिर इसके ऊपर I'm going to continue making another one. So do one for now. ठीक है. अब जैसे इसके ऊपर हम लोग इसको ऐसे कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं and bring it downwards. अच्छा, मैं यहाँ पे इसको फिक्स कर देती हूँ. And then similarly we can do. अच्छा, यहाँ पे हम या तो हम sunrays बना सकते हैं या हम इसी को कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं. I want to put sunrays over here. And since you guys are actually adults, तो इसलिए मैंने थोड़ा सा difficult वाला चूज किया है. But it's just like shapes, different shapes together, like this. Is everyone done?
I'm done.
अच्छा सबका काम हो गया कंप्लीट? You all can turn on your cameras and show it to me as well.
It's hard for me to show it, but I can without like moving and seeing. I can't see over them.
Yeah, okay. You can also send me a picture later on WhatsApp. Okay?
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. So now this is like a sunrise, and this is like, we can make it like water waves. So what we are going to do is we are going to just say, we're just going to make it like this. And then again, we are just going to double outline everything that we have done. तो इस तरीके से you're just going to double outline everything that you have made so far. वैसे तो इसको भी जो है ना हमने डबल आउटलाइन ही करना है यहाँ पे. So we're gonna do that. Should I give you guys 5 minutes to complete this?
Is everyone else here an introvert or something? I don't know.
No, actually everyone has their like mics are mute because obviously during classes what happens is that at times there's a lot of like background noise and distortion. So everyone is working but they are like quiet.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Right now even I don't have anyone at home so I can have it on unmute. Otherwise even I am like muting it after I'm done talking. Yeah. That's pretty much. Is it, if everyone is done, can you guys just write it in the chat box?
I'm done.
Who's done?
Nazish.
Okay, Elizabeth. Nazish is done. Tahreem is also done. Annie is done. Mariam is done. Okay, Sarah, are you done? Okay, perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
We're gonna start with our first pattern. It's very simple. So you're gonna just put it over here. So we have to start from the corner. Right now, I want to start from like the corner of my segment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start by making, sorry if it's covering, my hand is going to cover. One second. So I'm going to make 1, 2, 3. 3 circles like this, and then so you need to, अच्छा मेरे ना यहाँ पे ना lines इस तरीके से आ रहे हैं because I have my camera in the middle, so that's why I'm not able to see it properly. But I would want you guys to try to do it as neatly as possible. Okay?
Okay.
So we're just going to complete the entire part over here doing this. Asha, I'm only doing like 3 circles. If you want, you can do 4 as well. That's totally up to you. But if you have chosen to do 3, continue with 3. Asha, one thing while you guys are working that I'm gonna do is if you guys like have a black marker or a black pointer, totally up to you, whichever you want to use. So since we have these double outlines, we have to fill them in with like color. So we're just gonna use a black marker, or you can use like your black pointer and just fill it in. Just do it like a little neatly. I'll erase the lines later, but same goes over here. So I'm just going to color it all in. Okay, so I need to fix a few lines over here. I think they look a little messy. So I'll just fix them. And then we can just Is everyone done?
No.
Okay, I'll wait. अच्छा इसमें ना बेसिकली करना क्या होता है जस्ट जस्ट लिसन टू मी ये ना पैटर्न्स बहुत डिफिकल्ट नहीं है बस इनको थोड़े सलीके से बनाना पड़ता है इसमें अब हमने करना क्या यू नो सिंस लाइक वी हैव मेड द सर्कल्स ओवर हियर what we will do is we are going to color them alternatively. What I mean by alternative is we will not color over here, we will color like we will leave one part and then we're just going to color over here. तो यहाँ पे हमने ये छोड़ दिया, we will color. तो हमें ऑल्टरनेटिव लाइंस के अंदर जो है ना इस तरह से इसमें कलर करना है. One second, there's someone on the door. तो इसी तरीके से we are just going to color it in. Now, obviously, this coloring and then everything is going to take up a lot of time. So I'm going to teach you like 3 patterns today. सही है, 3 हम लोग अभी बनाएंगे and then वही हमें ना थोड़े बहुत repeat करने होंगे ऊपर भी. So I'll mark that for you. You guys can do that as homework whenever you get time, or we can finish it off in the next session. रामा बाकी सब कहाँ है बेटा? What?
By the way, what does entangle mean?
So basically, Zentangle itself is like, now I'll have to search up for the exact um, word, what it means, because I've forgotten. I studied this long back, but it's
Yeah.
basically just like mixing patterns together,
Okay.
right? So I can't
Yeah,
recall what the word exactly means right now, but
that's
it's
fine.
basically, yeah, just like collecting all the patterns together and just creating something out of it. So this and mandala art is basically used as like art therapy technique. So whenever even if like you go for like art therapy sessions, they're gonna give you like mandala art, or they will just ask you to create doodles. This can also be a part of doodles. So there are like different ways to use Zentangle art and mandala art, but they're also like used as like therapy sessions.
Okay, okay.
And also, if you see, you might find these patterns in like all around you as well. Um, Often at times you are able to find these patterns in like different clothes.
Okay, okay, okay.
I've seen a few of them in shoes as well.
Oh,
Yeah, so yeah, these patterns are really all around us. It's how how you use them. I don't know. I don't exactly remember. There's a very famous brand which has like a brown bag, and then it has like repetitive like patterns on top of it. They're very similar to the ones we make in Zentangle art as well.
okay.
Do you guys have any questions so far? Like, you guys can ask me. So I'm almost done. If you guys want, you can color it right now with me, or you guys can also do that later. I don't mind either of the ways. But the thing is that coloring takes up a lot of time.
Can we color it
Do
in
we?
different colors?
You can, but I wouldn't suggest that you do it right now because अभी हम लोग black and white में बना रहे हैं. Then later, we can definitely use colors. उसमें whenever like you're using colors, just make sure you use good combinations. Like don't use more than 4 colors, and all of your colors should go in a combination. Like you can use red, yellow, orange, or you can use like different sort of purples. So that is very important over here, that you use good colors and
Mm,
make a good combination.
Okay, it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, so I am done with this one. I made a small line over here. Let me just. Asha, I'm done with this. Now moving on over here, we're going to make another pattern. Like over here, we made the circles. Over here, we're going to make lines, just like lines. One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four, and then like in the opposite direction. So you can just continue it like this. और इसको फिर हम कलर भी बिल्कुल सेम तरीके से ही करेंगे. So we'll just color like on one part, skip one, and then move on to the next one. अच्छा, जैसे जैसे हमारे ना ये थोड़े थोड़े ब्रॉड भी हो सकते हैं as like we keep moving forward. Because obviously वो आपका लाइन, आपकी टोटल एरिया ब्रॉड होगा तो आपका थोड़ा सा पैटर्न भी ब्रॉड हो जाएगा. So I've not seen anyone's work as of yet. So make sure that you send me pictures.
Okay.
Sure.
This is done. Now I can just color it in alternatively like this. Okay, so I know it can take you. ये आपका नहीं है. Okay, now what we're going to do moving forward over here. Wait. What we are going to do is we are just going to make circles. अच्छा, अब इसके अंदर हमने क्या करना है? वी डोंट हैव टू मेक एनीथिंग, लाइक कोई ड्रॉ नहीं करना है, वी विल जस्ट मेक स्ट्रेट लाइन्स। 1 सॉरी 2 3 4। अच्छा, अब ये जो है ना, ये लाइन्स हमारे सेम जो डायरेक्शन में सर्कल है ना, उसी डायरेक्शन में बनेगी। ये मुझसे थोड़ी सी गलत हो गई है, तो मुझे तिरछा नजर आ रहा था यहाँ से। बट या यू कैन कीप रोटेटिंग द पेज along. Asha, will you guys be comfortable like showing your work in camera like later, not right now, like towards the end of the session?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Okay, now over here, I want to add one pattern. But I'm just gonna wait for everyone to be done. So over here, like the pattern that I actually want to add is kind of like repetitive. Okay, so what I want to do is, see, अच्छा, तो what you will do is you will make a line जिस तरह से ये डायरेक्शन में ना, इसी डायरेक्शन में एक लाइन, one line like this and another on top like this. And then over here, you know how you make like flower petals? We can make those like this. Just make sure that you're touching the and like going in that direction. This is what we're going to do. Now let me outline this and then show you कि इसके ऊपर क्या बनाना है. If you guys get stuck or have any questions, please ask me. क्योंकि if you guys don't ask me, मुझे पता ही नहीं चलेगा if you guys are getting stuck. Okay, now we'll do the same thing over here. Just going to the same thing on top again. If you want, you can divide it further into two parts, because मेरे पास space ज़्यादा है तो मैं ये कर सकती हूँ यहाँ पे. But आपका flow same रहेगा. See, so this is how it looks right now. Can all of you just send me pictures of your work? I want to see how much you have done and what you have done.
Okay.
मुझे बस WhatsApp कर दें. Wow, everyone has done such a nice job. Very nice. अच्छा, मेरे पास ना नीचे की तरफ थोड़ी ज़्यादा स्पेस है, तो मैं इसमें एक और पैटर्न शायद फिट कर सकूँ. But if you guys don't have a lot of space at the bottom, that's also fine. You guys don't need to do anything then. Let's see. Wow. Nice, nice. Everyone has done a pretty good job. Acha, over here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a pattern. So this is like a little thinner. I'm just going to outline the top part of that. And then at the bottom as well, I'm just going to do something like very random. So I can just continue like this over here. अच्छा, इसमें मैं पता है क्या करूँगी? ओवर हियर आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू कलर इन द टॉप पार्ट्स. Like this. So I am done with the bottom part. अच्छा, अब जैसे ये वाला जो पार्ट है ना, कैन यू सी ओवर हियर आई एम जस्ट गोइंग टू ऐड अनदर सर्कल इधर. कैन यू सी? अच्छा, अब इसमें हम
Yeah.
क्या कर सकते हैं? या वी कैन जस्ट मेक लाइक फ्लावर, लाइक अ सनफ्लावर. And then we can, just color like the background of it. मेरी ना एक पेटल कवर हो गई यहाँ पे, तो चले, दैट्स ओके. एक बार मिस्टेक्स भी हो जाती. अच्छा, अब यहाँ पे ना हम इस तरह से पैटर्न बनाएंगे, लाइक दिस. हाँ, ऐसे 1, देन 2, देन 3, ये ऐसे रोटेट, देन 4, लाइक दिस. एंड देन इसके अंदर ना हमें एक अपने थिन पेन के साथ जो है ना, ये पूरा काम करना है. अच्छा, ये जो ऊपर वाला जो पार्ट है ना इसमें, that's totally up to you how you want to do it. Because I think अभी जितने हमने नीचे patterns use करे हैं ना, somewhat similar, like patterns we can use over here. Like there's one that I really like, which is just like drawing straight lines. Like this, and then just adding like dots on it. So you can also try creating some patterns on your own, but I would say जो अभी तक हमने जितने सीखे हैं ना, you go along with that one. So let's do one thing. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let's do one thing. I have this done over here. Give me 1 second. Let's do one more pattern then. Mm, Okay, so what we're going to do now is maybe we can try making another uh, pattern over here. Give me 1 second. What should I make? That's the question. Okay, so we can do this one like this. So they're just like swirls over here. So you can just continue it on like top when you're going. Okay, just give me 1 second. Okay, can everyone show me the work now?
Yeah.
Just give me 1 second. I'm fixing. So this is mine. And I want to next. Actually, can all of you just turn your cameras and show me the work? Yeah, Aliza, wait a second. I want everyone to be ready because I want to take a picture of everyone's work. So can everyone just quickly turn on your cameras? शक्ल दिखाने की जरूरत नहीं है किसी को भी. बस मुझे अपने काम की अगर आप दिखा दें. Please, if that's possible. सब अपने अपने कैमरास ऑन कर लें. Yes. Yes, Tehreem and Sarah, can you also do that? Very nice. Yes. Sarah, can you do that? Perfect. Just give me 1 second. Okay, I'm also showing mine. 1 second. Let me just turn on my camera quickly. Thank you. So we're gonna stop this over here. जो ऊपर वाले जो parts है ना, if you guys want, you guys can add the patterns over there yourself. तो उसमें ये है कि you will be able to put like some of your own creativity to it.